give Sri Lanka the innings, because today is that most important day.
I'm going to bring in Babar Azam, and there's been a chat that does T20 format, require a guy who can be your anchor.
Someone who can play a little more than a run of ball, and if you've got Sahibzada Farhan playing the way he is playing, it sort of gives the license to number 3 to just, take his time, and Babar's 74 was as important in the context of the game.
Yeah, I think when you talk about anchors, you have to look at the entirety of what the 11 looks like. Now, you talk about the likes of, say, England or Australia, who've got sort of big explosive players throughout their 11 or throughout their top 6, then maybe an anchor doesn't fit in. Now, what Babar's, obviously, he's worked on a few things. He's made his way back onto the T20 side. Now, why Babar can fit into the side is because we don't probably have the 1-2-6 in terms of explosive power. Yes, we found Sahibzada Farhan with Fakhar Zaman doing that middle order finishes role. If that's a given, Babar then can fit into play in between those, and that's what was lacking for Pakistan. We didn't have explosive finishers or explosive middle orders at 5, 6 and 7, and we experimented time and again with those. The problem was it dovetailed with Rizwan and Babar not scoring too many runs at quicker rates up the order. Now with Sahibzada Farhan and Saim Ayub, you've solved the problem. The only problem then lies is when you've got two similar kinds of player at 3 and 4 in Babar Azam and the captain Salman Ali Agha, and that's where your explosive start, sometimes out of the power play, the overs from 7 to 12 take a bit of a hit because one of them gets out, or in fact both of them get out. Pakistan just find themselves in a bit of a rut, and then you get the firepower towards the end. So those two in that middle, now whether you can slot a Fakhar Zaman in between or continue with the 3 and 4, yes, no question on the ability of the two players, but those are some kind of things when, especially when they're tougher tracks or you are looking at scores north of 200, that's where Pakistan finds themselves in a spot of bother.
I thought it was perfect the other day because it was a real arm wrestle. That pitch had its tricks, and the first 10 overs Pakistan didn't go too hard. They needed to work their way in, and that's what Farhan and Babar Azam did. Once you get the foundation right, the opposition is falling apart and you can go at them.
All right, thank you, both of you, for joining us on the show. Time for us to get ready for that action of match 6. Enjoy the game.
Catch up with what everyone is doing.
But what?
Investing. Investor-friendly tools.
Three of their matches.
Oh, what a beauty! Background of the bat.
And confidence after a dominant 9-wicket shot to the final on Saturday.
Nation Series have been the red-hot team in this Tri-Nation. Back home. Outstanding 3 matches and 3-1. Zimbabwe 4 and 1-1. So they are very much in this. If Sri Lanka lose today, they will qualify to meet Pakistan in the final. It's all about lifting yourself mentally and technically as far as the teams are concerned, especially Sri Lanka. He's been the star, picked up a hat-trick, and so smiling faces. And Sahibzada Farhan has been in outstanding form, probably the best player from Pakistan in this Tri-Nation. Sri Lanka, well, there's a lot to look forward to. lot to ponder and make sure that they produce their A game today against Pakistan on a surface that is full of cracks, but doesn't look dangerous at all. The ball will come on to bat rather nicely, and they are here, and the numbers will grow. It is pretty cold here in Rawalpindi, and kids, families are all in here to watch two exciting teams play together in this all-important contest. Right. Couple of interviews now. Russell Ladle caught up with Tikshana.
A very good performance the other day and a welcome win.
Yeah, it's a great win for us to lose 8 games continuously and to come to the winning